Hi guys, I'm going to do a Revolve $2,000 clothing haul today. It's a bit of a mishmash of kind of fall, winter, spring, summer stuff because I love layering. I'm one of those people, I'm too cold inside in the summer when it's really hot outside, and then I'm too hot inside when the hot air's blowing and it's freezing outside. So I love pieces I can layer with. Full disclosure, I am a Revolve brand ambassador and this was sponsored, or the clothing, it was gifted to me, but I wasn't asked to do this video or review everything, so all opinions are my own, just being full up and upfront with it. I chose all the pieces myself, and you'll see they're very me. They're very lots of hot pinks, glam gowns, glam cocktail dresses, but I also did basics as well. I'm not going to say the prices as we go. I'll put them in the description below just because prices vary. They go down all the time. Revolve's really good for having sales. Excuse my hair, it's a little curly whirly right now, but I don't want to brush it out because it's so dry here right now. I've got the humidifier going, but literally if I brush it, I look like the crazy scientist. It goes totally crazy and static. So I'm just going to let it drop by itself. Tried a new makeup thing as well with the eye makeup, and now I look like I have stage makeup on. Not a good day for hair and makeup, but it was like, no excuses. I'm going to film before I go out for my birthday dinner and have a little chat with you. So I'm going to start with this bodysuit because you know me, I'm kind of glam. I like the dressier dresses and the sexy dresses. This is a good wardrobe basic. Now let me just take the mic off for a sec because I want to show you the neckline. What's cool about the neckline is it has boning in it, so it keeps its shape. Oh, I've got a bit of fluff on me there. I like the shoulders. The shoulders are so beautifully structured as well, and they do kind of have pads in there to keep it support. The arms, if you're taller, they're going to be fine for you. They're slightly long on me. I'm fine with that. This is an extra small. What I like about it is there's no snapper fastenings in the crotch. So yes, you're going to take it on and off to go to the bathroom, but it makes it a lot more comfortable. Like, it's super, super soft. I had a few people buy this already after seeing it on, and it's just one of those styles you can dress up, dress down. It's a bit more interesting than your normal just black bodysuit. So this was a winner for me. It's from LPA on Revolve. Next up, I'm going to talk about these shorts. So in the summer, this is a Camilla Coelho. Sorry if I butchered your pronunciation of your name. I bought this set, the blazer and short set for England in cream, kind of an ivory. And it's a nice big oversized blazer. The shorts were really cute. I thought this was the same in a different color. Ordered my normal size. Big mistake. So if you're ordering this set, the shorts are good. The shorts are really high-waisted. There's no pockets on these, which is kind of like a miss for me. I do like pockets, but the quality is pretty good on them. I like the little flap kind of detailing pleats on the front. I like the mini buttons. It does come with spare buttons, which is really cool, because if you lose one, then you're like, how am I going to replace that? It's not really a set you can have without the buttons. That's how you're going to get in and out of it, is button fastening. There's no zippers anywhere. It's just a really good fit. The issue was the blazer. So this is a blazer. I love the fuchsia, the hot pink, whatever you want to call it for the blazer. It does have the same button detailing on the arms. So I made this mistake of ordering an extra small, thinking it's going to be the same as the other one. I know it's supposed to be boxy and oversized, kind of like that blazer, stolen your boyfriend's blazer look. It was ridiculous. Do you remember, was it like Color Me Bad or some band from the 80s? They had the giant shoulder pads that were literally out here. It was literally like that. So I went down to the double XS, and that's still really big, but it's not obnoxiously big. I did steam it. So one of the things I will say, a lot of the time the clothes from Revolve, they're in little plastic bags and they are very creased. So you kind of have to work on steaming them or whatever you want to do. So don't be disappointed when they arrive. They do need a little bit of playing with. So this is steamed. The shoulder pads are still out here and my shoulders kind of end there. So it is still a little oversized. Obviously the sleeves are long. I'm fine with that. I'm kind of used to that because of being short. I would not normally wear this bodysuit underneath, but I kind of like the fact that you can kind of roll up the sleeves on this as well and kind of do that and make it kind of that more casual slouchy look. When I do it up, you can see the shorts but I'm okay with that. And the pockets are real. I love a good flat pocket that's actually real, not for decor. On the other one, you couldn't see the shorts, and it just looked like I was going bottomless. Not really the look I was going for. It's not a blazer dress. So with this one, at least you can see the shorts, but it's just cute. It's got one button fastening, little pocket detail there. But again, it is that very much, if you're not into shoulder pads, this is not the jacket for you. If you love your hot pinks and kind of, casual, kind of more relaxed fits, this is cool, especially if you're going out for dinner, lots of room for eating, especially coming into the holiday season. So that's a winner. I will probably wear a little kind of crop top or bandeau kind of top under this, or a sleeveless bodysuit. I just wouldn't do the sleeves because then if I do that, I want to be able to just do that and not see the bodysuit coming out underneath. Actually, that doesn't look that bad. I actually don't mind the popper color there. Popper color, it's almost like a neutral, isn't it? The black against the pink. So that's the Camila Coelho set. I'm going to put in the LPA bodysuit. I'm going to pop on the next outfit. Oh, I am all for matchy styles, monochromatic looks, which is why I wouldn't wear black underneath this. Just if I was going for that head to toe monochromatic look and pink look, I got these pink satin shoes from Revolve as well, and I love them. In the summer, I got this brand. It's Ray, R-A-Y-E, in white braided mules with that same kind of square heel. Now, at first, I wasn't a lover of square heels, but what I like about them is if you're on grass or anything like that, you don't have to worry about them sinking into the floor or cobblestones or on escalators getting your stiletto stuck in them. That always freaks me out that that's going to happen. So I loved those shoes, and that's why I got sold on these. That bright pink fuchsia color, it is absolutely stunning. So I got this because it also goes with the dress I got. Okay, so this is the next Revolve dress. It's by Lovers and Friends, and I didn't realize how many items I have for them until I did my Christmas party dress haul the other day. I was like, literally everything was Lovers and Friends. I don't tend to shop by brand. I'm like favoriting everything on Revolve, and then I kind of shortlist it and pick things. So obviously I got the shoes because I knew they go with the shorts and blazers set, but they also go with this, literally identical, and they're both satin. So just a really good outfit. I like buying pieces that I know are complete outfits. Otherwise you end up with a wardrobe of that's full but nothing to wear, right? You've got these mismatched pieces. So that was really cool. So what I find with Lovers and Friends is they are really consistent with their quality and their sizing. I did a review the other day actually of kind of the whole brand. And what I noticed when I'm doing my returns was most of the returns were because the color didn't suit me. I thought it was more of a white and it was a beige, which I looked dreadful in, or it was just a cut that wasn't right for me. But I do find the quality is really consistent. So I like the back of this. It is backless. There's a zip fastening. The only issue is these are all kind of little tiny buttons and fastenings you are going to need, unless you're way more dexterous than I am, someone to do that up for you. And the other thing is it's quite low on the side. Now, I love a bit of side boob, but if you're planning on dancing, you might just want to put some double tape there so you don't flash anyone, unless that's your whole deal. Whilst you're on the dance floor, out and about, or even just having dinner, I think a little bit of tape there would do wonders. It's also kind of quite a longer length on me, but I'm only 5'2". I'd kind of prefer a little bit shorter, but that's just me. So if you're taller, it's going to be great. Also, I snagged it the very first time I wore it. So be really careful if you've got kind of like a crystal or sequin band, you know, because that's one of the bag trends this year, or you've got a bangle on, bracelet, anything that could snag it. Be really careful with this dress. You kind of want to baby it a bit just so you don't get the pulls and be upset like I was. Although I did kind of manage to pull it out and steam it out. It's not dreadful, but I know it's there. Yeah, love this color again. Really good buy. One thing I didn't mention about the shoes that I will remind you of now is I do find they run true to size. These are a 37. The last pair I had from this brand were also a 37, and that's my normal size I would order. But one of the great things about Revolve that I love is the free shipping, free return. So if you're not sure of your sizing, order your size, one up, one down, send back what doesn't work. That way, rather than reordering, because a lot of stuff, especially bestsellers, sell out really quickly. Something worse than getting something, loving it, and being the wrong size. You go to order the right size and it's sold out. So just a little shopping tip for you. Okay, yet another Lovers and Friends dress, this time kind of a more casual sweater dress, really just loose and comfy. So the other dresses I got kind of went on a whole sweater dress haul because I tend to live in them. And once it gets to fall and winter, either with knee high or over the knee boots or leggings or tights, just such a versatile dress. You don't have to think about what you're wearing, just throw it on. I liked this because the other ones were roll necks, so were very fitted, very short, they're very sexy. This is more of kind of like you just see everyday kind of sweater dress, and it's thicker material than the others. So really cozy. The pockets are real, and what I loved, what sold me, was the chain and leather detailing, because I thought it would go with my Chanel bag because of the chain and the leather and the chain and the leather. And I love kind of coordinated looks like that. Boxy bags are a big trend right now as well. So you can just tie everything, make it look a little bit more fashion forward for just something that's kind of, normally a black sweater dress is very run of the mill. I feel like this makes it a little bit more special. whilst being super comfy, super cozy. And I feel like I said, Lovers and Friends, their brand, I feel like their styles run true to size as well. So it's another thing I like about this. It's an extra small. I could have sized down, but I wanted that oversized look just to be different from the others. And that's because it's the style of the dress. So you can play around with the sizing, do however you want it to fit. Okay, so this Tularosa jacket I think is my favorite item from this whole Revolve haul. And the reason, there's so many reasons. First of all, it's Tularosa as the brand, and it's an extra small, which I find runs true to size. I have so many black bomber jackets, and there's so many out there. I loved this. It does come in black and a few other colors as well. But I love just kind of this really rich, creamy white, and then the brown contrast. Got so many brown boots and kind of caramel, beige, tan hats that really pulls it together. I have tried styling it with white jeans before, and honestly, it was a bit blah. It just, I don't know, it just washed me out. So now I'm wearing it with kind of like faux leather pants, faux leather leggings, jeans, just to kind of do a bit of color contrast. And then sometimes I'll wear it with a little hat. It's just one of those really, really good jackets. So what surprised me the most about this is how thick, warm, and cozy it is. For the price point, I wasn't expecting it to be so heavy duty. And I wore it in Denver a couple of weeks ago, and it was perfect. I mean, it wasn't snowy weather, but it was breezy. And then it has pockets. They're not quite big enough for an iPhone, although I do tend to shove mine in. And then they do actually have zipper fastenings to stop everything falling out. I love the buckle details here. I love the buckle details here. Everything's adjustable. It does also have a buckle here. So if it was like a cold, windy day, you could zip it kind of, I want to be careful getting my makeup all over it, and zip it right up. And then I'm not going to do it because it's going to make really loud noises on the mic. And then you could kind of buckle up the top there. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I would wear it like that. For now, I'm kind of just wearing it more kind of open. I just want to put my hands in zip top pockets. And I just think it's really cool. Yes, you could make that tighter if you want to, but I just like that boxy fit of it as well. So this, I have to say, this Tularosa Motto bomber jacket, it's like a faux shearling, fuzzy texture, is my absolute favorite from this Revolve haul this month. Okay, so I know I said the Motto jacket was my favorite thing from this Revolve haul, but this dress, there was actually quite a few favorites in this. Now I've got to the last three things. I like this dress and the black dress coming up, and you'll see why. So this is a Lovers and Friends dress. What I loved about this was that it is kind of like it's got a spandex nylon, I think it's polyester in there. It is a dry clean only, but it's got that stretchiness, which is perfect if you're looking for kind of like, and let's be fair, most of the time we're going to wear black tights at a wedding where we're eating, a New Year's gala where it's a formal sit-down dinner, and there's champagne, and there's like, it's not one of those things where you're just going out for a cocktail. So having a little bit of give in a formal gown is good. It's also kind of one of those dresses you could dress up or down. And a lot of the time now, formal gowns have kind of got a little bit, I don't want to say frumpy, but yeah, they're a bit frumpy. This is a bit sexier, and I will do a little walk around and show you why. What I love about it is it has a cutout in the front, it has cutouts in the side, and then the back is really cute with kind of like that line across it. There's another thing I really, really love about this dress, and that's I was able to dress myself. So if you live on your own or there's no one around to help you, it's actually a gown you can get into by yourself. You know, a lot of them you're like, I can't get there, or there's like weird fiddly hooks and eyes. None of that. All there is a zipper at the back, which I can easily get to myself. It didn't get stuck. You know, sometimes zippers, there's like an awkward seam and you're like trying to get it through the waist and it's like you're worried about breaking it. It's really easy to zip up. Now the straps are also adjustable. They have that on there. So you can kind of make it if you've got a longer, shorter torso, you can kind of play around with it, get this exactly where you want it to be so you're not playing around with the straps all night. Pro tip, put your lashes on first. I tried to do my lashes after putting on the dress. And it is, I mean, I can lift my arms up enough to eat and drink, but you're not going to get your hands up in the air kind of thing. So doing the eyelashes or being able to do the hair afterwards would be a little bit more difficult. So get yourself ready first before you put this on. It is Lovers and Friends. It's an extra small. It's my normal size. It's a little snug. You could probably fit some Spanx under there if you wanted to. You might have to kind of like play around with the sides, make sure they're not too high-waisted. I would say don't do a bra with this because of the back. Obviously, when I wore it to do the photo shoot, I used nipple petals just to kind of make sure I was fully covered. I didn't put them onto video. but it's just one of those really cool dresses from Lovers and Friends, and gowns can get really expensive. This is under $250. So I just thought it was a really good buy, and it's such a good color for the holiday season as well. Sometimes when you get a red gown, it can be a bit orange or a bit too pink. It's a really nice, cool shade of red. You are going to get a dirty train, yes, but that's kind of part of the parcel, isn't it? Whenever you have a train on a dress, you're going to have to deal with that. I tend to pick it up when I walk anyway, and then just put it when you're outside, especially if it's wet and cold in winter, and then just kind of like put it down for your photos and once you're at the event. But yeah, absolutely love this dress, highly recommend it. Okay, so this is a dress I was talking about when I said, oh, now I'm not sure what my favorite was on this Revolve haul, because I love that motto jacket, I love the red gown, but this is just so unique and different every time I wear it out. I've actually worn it on repeat a few times. You know, a lot of statement dresses, you're kind of like one and done. This I've worn a few times because I just love it so much. And especially coming into winter with the long sleeves, it's really practical. So it's Michael Costello X Revolve. It's a size extra small, and I think it runs true to size. Well, on me, I feel like it does. Anyway, that's been my experience with it. I have to say with Michael Costello, I do find their sizing is really consistent. I'm always an extra small in their brand. I will say I have had some misses with the brand where I felt like the quality hasn't been there for the price point. But this dress is on sale, so if you like it, snap it up. It runs, I think, in XXS to XXL. There's a few really cool features. Okay, if you're looking what this weird thing is on my shoulder, that's the mic because it didn't fit anywhere else. So there's a few things about this dress that kind of make it really special. The first one is there is mesh in here that isn't bare skin. So A, extra warmth, and B, you don't have to worry about anything moving or falling out, anything like that. The other thing is there is netting in the shoulders. If you like a statement shoulder, this is definitely the dress for you. If you're not big on puff shoulders, forget about it because it does have that structured style. There's no way around it. The material is really nice and it's not like sweater thick, but it's thick enough not to worry about having to see anything. So I really love that about it. And then I just love kind of like, it's that high-low hem. So it's kind of sexy, but still elegant. So if I was kind of like this, you would think it was just, oh, she's got like a midi length dress on. And then you tie it that way and it's all kind of like, so it's kind of like that dress that's like so many surprises. And then the back on it as well. I love the backless style with this again, that keeps it all pulled in and gives you shape at the waist. Sometimes when you have a backless style, it kind of can be a little bit loose on the waist, but it gives you that really nice kind of hourglass shape. You can tell I love this dress. I'm just raving all about it. It does have one downside, and I will tell you, it is dry clean only, but I feel like it's not your everyday dress, right? You're going to wear it for special occasions. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to be dry cleaning it every day or every week. You put it on, then you go to the dry cleaners. Another point I feel like I have to mention as well is I personally can't dress myself in this. I did need help. The reason being there are small buttons at the back that you're going to have to put the elastic over so you can reach it. And if you're quite dexterous, you'll be able to do it. I like a little bit of help with that. And then obviously I could do that by myself. It's a zipper that's easy reach and there's a little kind of fastening in there to do. So it is doable, but obviously it's much easier if someone else is doing it for you. But even the sleeve length, it's a really nice, I haven't had to take up the sleeves. I haven't had to take up the length of it. So that's kind of really cool about it as well. Oh, I didn't mention that with the red gown. The red gown, I didn't have to hem, and I'm 5'2". On a good day, I might be 5'1.5", but I'm 5'2", and it didn't need taking up. So if you're petite like me, and I just had these heels on, I didn't have platforms on. So if you're on the petite side and you want like a floor length gown that doesn't need hemming, especially with a train, it's a lot of work for a tailor. That's definitely a really, really good gown for you. If you're taller, it's going to sit more like it did on the model. So you can kind of refer to Revolve or on their pictures there. It kind of like goes right across the top of the ankle, and then obviously the train's on the floor. So, okay, let's pop on the next dress. Okay, and this is the very last dress from the Revolve haul. It is, again, Lovers and Friends. I told you I ended up with a load of Lovers and Friends dresses in this this time I ordered. And the last few orders, I tend to just keep going to this brand. So I was on the lookout for sweater dresses, and the reason I chose this one was the color. I was like, it's just such a stunning shade of blue. I've got so many black sweater dresses and white and cream. I don't have anything in this color. I mean, I literally don't normally wear this color and have anything like this in my wardrobe. Back in my competing days, they used to always throw me in a royal blue bikini. And so I kind of know it's like my color because that's the color they told me to wear, but it's just not a color I have in my wardrobe in everyday life. So I braved it, and I'm really glad I did. The other thing that I thought was different was the bell sleeves. I kind of thought that was a unique feature as well versus having the skin tight ones. You can still roll them up. They're not going to fall down. That's easy if you want to do that. It's quite a nice thin material, not thin as in it's still a sweater dress. It's still hand wash cold only. You can't put these in a hot wash. When I say thin, I just mean it's not that really chunky rib knit like that black one was earlier with the chains on it. It's a lighter kind of full spring dress and a really thick dress for winter, but you can still wear leggings underneath. You could wear tights, wear your knee-high boots. Again, lovers and friends, consistently I've found, as you've seen all the way through this video, is that the extra small and the sizing is true to size. It is very snug though. It's going to show everything. It's not going to be very forgiving. I will say that about it. And it is short. So if you are tall, it might be a little bit too short. Because you can see even on me, it's really short. I don't mind that. It's fine. Most of the time, to be fair, it is kind of like a dress I would probably wear either with thigh high, knee high, or with tights. So it's kind of gives you a little bit more coverage anyway, wearing the tights or leggings underneath them. But yeah, it's just such a pretty color. I'm going to come into the light for you more so you can kind of really see that color. It's a pull on over the head, so you can dress yourself easily. You don't need someone around to help you. Little pro tip for getting dressed and some makeup as well. If you already have your hair and makeup done like I did, changing from one to the other, put like either a silk scarf or a tea towel or something over your head, then put it over. It will stop the makeup getting on here. It will stop your makeup going everywhere, your hair going everywhere. I even managed to get it on over my crocodile clip. So that's kind of a winner, isn't it? What else can I tell you about it? Oh, makeup wise, what works better on your neck than setting spray is, it's an old trick. A lot of the air hostesses, air stewardesses, whatever the proper term is for them, is just use hairspray on your neck instead of setting spray. I picked that up from Lorna Lux actually, and she said that's what she does. She wears a lot of roll necks in the winter and it really, really helps. I have to say it's a really, really good tip. Obviously, don't spray it really close and don't spray a ton, otherwise you'll be really sticky all day. But just give it a quick little spritz, a bit like you would your setting spray, and that works really well. I'm going to link everything I've worn in this Revolve Clothing haul below. They are affiliate links, but it doesn't affect the price in any way to you guys. It just means I can buy things like nice lighting and microphones and things like that to make the videos better for you. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you and getting feedback so I can make the videos better and better, create content that you want to see. You know what to do. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.